Welcome. We're heading back into Cowell and we're meeting Lionel the Silo man and having a quick chat with him, and then I'll give you a run through as to the reason for the black stump in the main street of Cowell. Then I head out towards the mangroves and forage some samphire, which I then will show you how to pickle. I'm here with Lionel dear. He's the man on the silo and he's going to tell us his story. So Lionel, what's the reason that they put you on the silo?
Well, the reason why it should be on the silo is because I'd heard of 15 camels. I used to give camel rides, 12 riding camels, and we used to give riders on holidays or whatever, charge $1 a ride.
Oh wow.
And the money we made, we were very happy about that. One long weekend, 840 rides.
Oh wow. They would have been happy with that.
And I see some funny riders too, they're all amateurs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The camels on the patch, a long string up and down the streets. The riders on the camels.
Oh, fantastic.
And Father Christmas most times would ride the leading camel. Ho, ho, ho.
That would be a great sight, yeah.
Father Christmas never ridden the camel.
Yeah.
And the first time I got him to ride a camel, he got too ready, he drank too many whiskies.
Oh no. He didn't fall off though, did he?
He fell off before he got on. Come good. One thing I'm very happy about, with all the rides we give, we never had one accident. I've never had anyone fall off and hurt themselves.
Oh, that's very good, yeah.
We're very happy about that.
And so besides doing that, you also were a shearer, so...
Yeah, shorn all my life. Shorn for 50 years. And I've shorn them, crutched them, skunned them, slaughtered them, drove, eaten them.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting life, the old camels.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I went on the silo.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, it's good to see your face on there.
A lot of people, they don't look. I reckon in 12 months' time there'll be a lot of holes around my head.
I don't think so. I think you're a bit of a local legend.
They put it high so no one can rub it out.
Yeah. When Lionel comes to visit, he parks out the front and yells, "Girl!" So I go out and we have a yak. Hi guys, I've just been out and foraged some samphire, so I've got quite a lot of it today. So I'm planning to pickle it. You can put it into a potato salad. We used it in a cream sauce with our razor fish. And yeah, pretty much it goes well with anything that is creamy and anything that, you know, you want to add some salt to. Rather than add salt, add samphire. And it's also really good if you just put a sprig in your gin. I'll just prepare all this, and so wash it and de-stalk some of it, and then I will go on to the processing part of it. Keep watching. Basically, you want to use the bigger, nice crispy green shoots, and when you go and collect at your own risk. I go right down to the water's edge and try and find it around the water's edge. That way you know that the tide has come in and out over it and it's going to have a nice salty flavour. So you may find your samphire is red. If you find the red ones, it's not as good. The fresher the better, and the fresher is the green. So keep that in mind. I've just walked down towards the mangroves and yeah, foraged all this. Love foraging and finding things. I've just actually been researching a plant that I've seen down there, and I believe it's called a sea box. can't really pronounce the Latin name, but what it is. It has these red berries on it, and they, you know, they look yummy. Well, they're poisonous, apparently. But the Aboriginals used to use the bark, apparently, for dysentery. So I'm actually on a number of Facebook foraging sites. So really good to be in that kind of community where other, you know, like-minded people doing the same thing. So I've just re-washed again once I've picked all the bits off. Looking to have like 100 grams of samphire to make this pickle. Just going to let them sit and dry. Okay, so my jars are just sterilised, so I'm just letting them cool down. In the meantime, we need 350 ml of apple cider vinegar. So 350 ml. Put that. Make sure you put it into a non-reactive pan because yeah, the vinegar can ruin some pots. I've just pre-prepared the spices and things, so into the actual jar we will put the bay leaves, so that needs to come out of there, and then all of this, so it's sugar, coriander, peppercorns, star anise, and I've just got to slice some garlic really thinly, and that goes directly into the jar with the samphire. So I'll just put this into the pan, and juniper berries. So I've just discovered I actually have the garlic that I need in the freezer in the truck, and Cowell's off at work. So I'm just going to break out one of my pickled pieces of garlic, hopefully, and just slice that up because we're started now, can't stop now. We've got 100 grams of samphire. Just going to place it into the jars. Just chuck some garlic in. Spread that around through there. Slippery suckers. You probably can chop them smaller. I think it'll be prettier in the larger pieces, so that's why I'm doing it this way. A bay leaf in each, and stir our pot. The sugar's dissolved, so we just boil that for 5 minutes, and then pour that liquid over the samphire. Okay, so I've brought that to the boil, and so now I just have to pour it over the jars. So here we go. Bring that over, and we'll just pour it in. We'll try and evenly distribute the spices and things between. That's okay. Actually squishes in once you put the heat over it. So whilst the jars and the liquid is hot, you have to make sure that you put the lids on. So I've had the lids soaking in hot water just to make sure that they're sterile as well. Pop the lids there. Make sure they're on, and then screw these on. When you put the lids on, if you're using these type of jars, you put them on not quite done right up. That is pickled samphire. So the reason I use the small jars is so that when you open it, it needs to be used within a week. So if you do a big jar, you've got to try and consume the whole jar within a week, whereas doing the small jars, it means you can not waste anything. So your samphire will last in the fridge for a week, and it will last up to 6 months in the cupboard. Make sure you store it in a dark place and don't consume it in the first month. I'll pop the recipe in the comments below, and yeah, if you give it a go, happy foraging! You've probably heard this before, but the Blackstump was placed between two pubs in Cowell in 1972 as a prank on New Year's Eve. The signs placed on it read, "Best pub this side of the Blackstump." It actually ended up getting stolen, and the one in town now is a replacement. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. If you want a reminder, hit the bell. And remember, we always love a thumbs up. In upcoming episodes, we're going to take the truck on the beach for a bit of a run. Cowell has been invited to go on an oyster boat, and I'm going to run through some of the things that I do to make our van life self-sufficient. Oh, and I'm also going to cook a Christmas cake in the travel buddy in the truck.